I call y'all white people for what I see y'all. Y'all are devils. Y'all are parasites. Y'all are mosquitoes. And when you look at a mosquito, you see that mosquitoes latch onto other life forms, drain the blood from that life form to get nutrients so it can power itself. That's exactly what y'all are, because every single thing that y'all do is to drain the life out of everything. And when we look at the advent of y'all devils, since the moment y'all were created, y'all have caused destruction, chaos, and deception on our earth. When we welcome y'all in to our kingdoms, our lands, as eternal people, what did y'all do? Y'all came in, y'all caused destruction, y'all caused altercations amongst us as a people and amongst our civilization. Therefore, we banished y'all, we exiled y'all from the kingdom. This is the true story of the Garden of Eden. We banished y'all and exiled y'all and incarcerated y'all in the Caucasus Mountains for a period of 2,000 years. Then Moses came, got y'all, and brought y'all back to our lands to teach y'all how to walk, how to talk. We taught y'all how to breathe again. And then what did y'all devils do? Y'all took our knowledge and our wisdom, turned around, killed us, turned around, raped us, turned around, ate us, turned around, stole from us, turned around, polluted us, turned around, and tried to destroy us. But yet we still are here. Y'all devils tried to destroy us. Y'all devils tried to eliminate us, and yet we still stand. We, eternal people, are superior. We, eternal people, are supreme. We, eternal people, are invincible. And what do I mean by this? Y'all caused so much psychological damage, and yet we were put under so much stress as eternal people. Our ancestors endured so much, and yet we still stand. We was never taken out, and y'all devils took everything that we showed y'all and turned it against us, stabbed us in the back, and y'all created an evil and immoral civilization and society for y'all. This is why I call y'all devils, because y'all have continuously taken from us, but now we are going to take back what's ours for us. The time has come. Eternal people are us as black people. Eternal people are us African people globally, in Africa and Australia and Russia and Canada and Europe and the Americas and the Caribbeans and the islands, everywhere we are. And when y'all devils see us as eternal people, you really should bow down before us and thank us for giving y'all the breath of life. You should recognize your true creators, because eternal people are the creators of the universe. They are the creators of this earth. They are the creators of all life on and off of this planet and beyond in the cosmos. Eternal people are immortal. We are eternal. We are timeless. We are ageless. We have no beginning. We have no ending. So when I call us eternal, I am recognizing the ancient age of us. Because millions of years, trillions of years, that's nothing compared to how far back we go. So eternal people are the rulers, natural rulers of this earth. They are the true gods of the universe. And they are here to reclaim what was taken from them, to create something even better. I, as an eternal man, cannot be racist, because first of all, I, as an eternal man, would not create a global system to maintain my survival, because I have always lived since eternity. So my existence is not limited. But these devils, on the other hand, their existence is limited. So they have created a global system to maintain their survival, because they know the 6,000 year period is up. Therefore, they are destroying as much as possible, and they are trying to integrate with us as a people They are having babies with us to try to leave little remnants of themselves on the face of this planet because they know naturally they're coming to an end. They are sterile. They are barely producing any children. So to answer your question, I am not racist because I have always lived. So I would never create a system to survive. That's not in my nature. Devil, shut the fuck up. Y'all devils only say this because I am planting a seed of rebellion. I am planting a seed of taking back our natural minds as a people. And this threatens the very slave mentality that y'all devils have created for us by projecting that shit onto us to make us live in fear, to place shackles on the mind so that we can continue to submit to your power and authority. I am planting a seed of revenge. I am planting a seed to break the shackles from our minds so that we can restore the very being that we are, because we are not bounded by your power or your authority, because we are the true power, bitch. This ain't slavery no more. We realize who we are. We know who we are. And when you know who you are, you don't leave it up to another man to define that for you. You define it yourself. The original Asians were eternal people, were African people who migrated to Asia to populate that region, to create civilization there at that point in time in history. However, now you have the mutated Asians, the white-skinned ones that we see today that have taken over and now populate that region. But back then, they did not exist. When you look at the dynasties back then in history, the original dynasties were black people. The monuments that we see all over Asia today, the pyramids, and especially in Beijing, China, the Great Wall of China, that was built by black people. We have to look at this from a spiritual perspective. Anything that is highly sophisticated and has architecture that is beyond this earth, only black people have designed that. No one else, and all the other races have attempted to create that, but they always fail, y'all dumbasses. And when you look at all of the different forms of martial arts that were created, they were created by black people. The different types of medicine, they were all created by black people. Asian people originally were eternal people, were black people. So your ancestors, of course, are Asian people because the original ones are black. The deeper you go into history, the blacker it gets. We have to understand this right here. There was a point in time when only black people existed on this earth. A white person, a Arab person, a Chinese person, a Indian person, a Hispanic person, none of them existed at all back then. Black people were the only people that were dominating this earth. Black people was in Africa, we was in Asia, we was in India, we was in Australia, we was in Europe, and we was in the Americas. Now, it is nonsense to say that white people emerged due to environmental changes and due to climate change. That's not it. This earth, once upon a time, was a tropical planet. The cold did not exist at all. The regions like Europe today, Antarctica, and in certain parts of the world where there is cold, those parts were tropical. Once upon a time, this whole earth was tropical. Therefore, when there is sun ever present, you will only have dark, pigmented people because we as a people were jet black. Now, the creation of white people. This happened by completely suppressing the dark germ in order to arise the white recessive germ, the gene. And this is a genetic process that it took to strip out the blackness from a particular black person to create a red man first, then a yellow man, then a white man, the last and final stage. Soon as that last and final stage was complete, now you have a mutation. Now you have a breed of species that are not natural. The original species, the original people are African men and African women. All these other races that you see today are a genetic mutation and were created through a process of stripping out the black gene to create a recessive white gene. I'm going to be real, and I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Black children need to be separated from white children and any other race when it comes to education, because no other race, especially white people, will tell the black person's history truthfully about where they come from, who they are, and what they are. The white person will only suppress the black person's history to maintain their genetic survival, to bring about a news story that doesn't even exist. The black child is not the same as every other child, so we need to stop pretending like they are. The black child is different from every other child on this planet because the black child is God. Within the black child holds the Akashic records, and within those records, they have all the information that they need to learn, and all they need is nature, not no fucking school. Devil, shut the fuck up. I'm about to drag your ass back to the caves where you belong, you beast. The number 666 is the true number of y'all devils. Y'all always like to deflect just to get away from what y'all have did. Y'all always say we as a people, as Africans, as eternal people, sold each other into slavery. Now, we had servants because of war and debt, but y'all had slaves. Y'all would sell them to us, but we would not treat y'all how y'all treated us. Y'all form of slavery was meant to erase us from existence. Y'all failed. Now, y'all would hang the black man, lynch the black man, cut his dick off. You would take his eyeballs out, put that in a jar. Y'all would give that to y'all devil girlfriend. Y'all would take the teeth out from the black man, put that on a necklace, give that to y'all little devil child. Y'all would hang the eternal woman, cut the womb while she was pregnant. The baby would fall, stomp on the baby. Y'all would eat the baby. Y'all would cut our feet, our hands off, our heads off. And if we rebelled, y'all took the head and impaled it on a stick so that our people could see that and be in fear to not rebel. Y'all would fuck the eternal man, stick y'all dick in our mouth in front of all of our people around us so that this could be a symbol to not rebel. And this would emasculate the eternal man, humiliate him, and he would kill himself because he cannot take that level of torment. Y'all would also rape the eternal woman. Y'all had sex farms just to breed us, just for labor. Y'all would goddamn make us fight one another to the death just for y'all entertainment. Y'all ate us, y'all burnt us, y'all put us in fucking grease, boiled us alive. Y'all tied us up to horses, whipped the horse was spread apart, and this will rip us apart. Y'all had human zoos, African zoos, and these zoos right here, y'all would pay just to see us walk around like we were some animals, but really y'all belong behind a fence. Y'all beast. And y'all always say we killing each other, but our people that's killing one another is a product of Babylon, this white supremacy system that makes us hate one another so that we can take our frustrations out on one another. But really, that is just distracting us from the enemy in front of us, which is y'all devils. Y'all are the true enemy. We are not each other's enemy. Y'all are the true devils. What's good, devil? Now, you know you ain't shit for trying to project your feelings onto your son. Your son is an African man. He is an eternal man. Every answer that he needs is in him. He will find the way. Now, you can't teach him shit because you're a devil. No devil can teach an eternal man what he is and who he needs to become and where he has come from the past. Y'all devils have tried to tell us who we are, where we are, and where we are heading, but that is only for the benefit of y'all, but that does not fit us. He will know where to go because he has his ancestors. And his ancestors will provide him the necessary tools that he needs to become the very best God that he needs to be. Now, you can't teach him shit. Now, in the case of his father, yes, his father can show him all the things that he needs to, but you, devil, you can't show him shit. Yes, that's true. We, as African people, we're here in America far before Columbus bitch ass, his goddamn ugly ass came and said that he discovered certain shit. African people were in Africa, they were in America, they were in India, Australia, Canada, Europe. African people were every single where. And this whole planet at a point of time was tropical. We are the indigenous people to all lands. This whole earth is ours as eternal people. Even in America, this land is ours. This is our land. All land is all of ours as eternal people. So we should never feel that we are an outcast in our own home, because everywhere we go, it is home. This is our earth. This is our land. And we are the indigenous people of America and in everywhere. Devil, shut your ass up. Every time you look at an African man and an African woman, you are staring at your creator. You are staring at your maker. You should bow before them every time you see them to thank them for breathing a breath of life into y'all evil asses. The African man and the African woman are the originators of civilization. Y'all knew nothing about civilization until we showed y'all what it was. The only thing y'all civilizations are built off of is the backs of our ancestors. Y'all civilizations are built on corruption, destruction, evil, chaos, manipulation, and murder. Y'all enslaved our ancestors, made them build y'all immoral civilizations, and y'all think that's the best civilization? Devil, please, that will never be the best civilization. All things evil will fall. Yes, this is because black people are the creators of spirituality. And y'all other races really think that we are the same, that we are alike. But we will never be the same. We are completely different by nature. And you see what we as eternal people have? We have melanin, which is a biochemical substance, which is a superconductor of light, sound, energy, magnetism, electricity, thought, feeling, sight, smell, taste, touch, energy, and everything in existence. This gives us the ability to absorb all unseen information. And now, when you look at eumelanin, this is that dark to brown pigment found only in eternal people. And when you look at neuromelanin, this is the melanin that is found in our brains as eternal people, which is connected to the nervous system. And this gives us the ability to retrieve and receive information at lightning speed. And it also gives us the ability to hold and store memory at lightning speed. And melanin is also found in our eyes, our hair, our organs, everywhere in our body. We have melanin. Now, when you look at what we have, this has given us the ability to create. When you look at space, you go deep into space, you see everything is engulfed in darkness. This is because from this melanin, it stems all possible colors, it stems all possible thoughts, it stems all possible emotions, it stems all spectrum of electricity, it stems all spectrum of magnetism, it stems all possible creations that will ever be known and unknown. And we have the ability to absorb all of this because we have a connection to the metaphysical realities because we are the creators of them. Now, when you look at y'all other races, y'all are on a search to connect to these unseen realities, but y'all can't connect to them because y'all don't have melanin. Melanin gives you the key to access the secrets of the universe. And this is why y'all still are spiritual principles, and they become tainted because y'all don't have melanin to see with the true eye, the pineal gland. Our pineal gland is amplified. Y'all other races' pineal gland is calcified. This is why y'all can only see but so much. But the eternal person can see all things because they are all things, within all things, experiencing all things, becoming all things to create all things. So we are different. We are the creators of spirituality, because with melanin, this gives you the keys to create all things. Oh, shut the fuck up about all this love and acceptance bullshit. That is not real. Spirituality is not about loving everybody and everything and accepting everybody and everything. You think if I was to go around and say, I love everybody, I love everything, even when it is attempting to destroy me, I accept everything, even though it is attempting to pollute me, is real? At that point, you're not looking at reality for what it is. Spirituality is about balancing the mind, body, and spirit to attain harmony in oneself. But y'all don't want to look at that because y'all want to see reality for what y'all want it to be, but that's not real. Spirituality is about having a moral, righteous character, balancing Set and Heru and you, meaning always striving to choose righteousness even though evil will come into your being and try to consume you, because the pendulum will always swing to the right and to the left. It will swing right to chaos and it will swing right to peace. But it's about knowing that you are the peace, you are the pendulum, and you are the chaos, and you can choose to be every single one that you want as long as you are doing it in balance. That's true spirituality. It's about how you live.